Hi there. Steph's still working. I'm just a little bit chilling here. What the hell's going on? And are we leaving the Matrix? That's the big question. Let's have a look. What the hell are you doing in the middle of the night? People will ask, I think. I know what you're doing.
You got me. I'm walking on our dream terrace. What do you think? Super busy. They need to work. And then you got wibbly stones.
Yes, it is the uncut version. Are you going to say something?
Yes. I think I actually found my dream work. Totally zen, alone in the midnight, and focused. And I feel like I'm actually good at it. But
so
we will
exactly
find out.
What are you doing? Leveling our deck, which is coming tomorrow.
Yeah, people must
will
think
come and build it for us, but we have to do the preparations.
Exactly, the preparations. Because beforehand, when we started, when we decided on this spot here, and getting the caravan here, you can see that in this film. Then some big wish in me came up, like having this super sweet, nice terrace. Not only gravel or some pallets. So yeah, I don't know at the moment if I regret that. But here we are. We're already working on it for about 2 days, I think. Because we made this decision with the builders that we make the foundation and they then come and build the final terrace. At that moment it sounded like, oh, what a good deal. It's such an easy thing. We just make the ground. But to be honest, I think we have the hardest work ever. Or for us it feels like, or for me, like it's like a life work. No? Like
it's
leveling
how many
80 square
points
meters.
are there? You say it's quite a lot, huh? I think it's over 200 points already.
And
in the beginning, we made them a little bit closer to each other.
Yeah, and doing this work now, I must say, I more and more think about how we started with off-grid living. How did we actually decide on that? And because on the one hand, it feels so free to do all these by yourself, and we can make all our own decisions. But it's also a big step because we could do also like live in the city or be with the grid and just pay for everything, you know. It's quite a reconciliation moment. And, really nice.
Show us how you.
But it's never ending.
It's never ending.
Show you how you do it. We got this super nice laser leveler from someone here in the community, and because the first day I just did it with this. What was it called?
Spirit level.
Spirit level. I still like them. I really like the natural, grounded. You can see what you do, and here you rely on battery, and you don't know like, this is gonna work. But okay, back to the point. We have this nice level, and it's my favorite number since today's is 5, because I can always measure if the stones are on level, if they're on 5 centimeters, because...
Let me see.
Nearly.
Whoa.
I don't know if you can
What a
see
sick.
it's the 5'2" at the moment. I'm not done
2
yet.
more millimeters. And one day we said we're not like ant fuckers, but we have to be a little bit now. Or
Yeah, the worst part is just not the height, it's just that the stone is level. And then we
yeah,
have
but
a wibbly stone and it's just not so good.
people
But okay,
will come
this
in
is,
and put it up. They also said, okay, they can put a little piece of wood, you know. But
the thing
it's
what you
better
learn,
than if you have like one line and if a couple are a bit lower. But if one is higher, then yeah, it's not great.
that's not great. And yeah, also it's like a teaching what you learn with this off-grid living, building your own place, doing your own thing.
Do it yourself life.
You learn like willing power, strength, and really going for it, because that takes really a lot to go through with things. It's so easy to give up and say, oh, I start over again. So, but no, I think also with off-grid living, if you decide, because it's a big decision and it's not easy and you need to do some pre-work, it makes you so much stronger, and you can make so beautiful things with it, and you just grow with it.
It feels really good to.
But I was wondering, give me the camera.
Let me
No.
show how big
Come
it
on.
is. I'll just give a little bit of a tour, because this is just the easy part here, because now it's not so high from the ground. But show us over there.
It's quite stormy tonight. Yeah, this was the hardest part actually.
It's really a lot of high difference. Huh?
Yeah, because we have a really high difference, and so when we talked about the terrace, it was just so. Yeah, I was just talking. You didn't really realize what it actually means, because we had this kitchen here that was on the ground, and then we said, oh yeah, we just built the terrace, and then we set the kitchen on top. But now we know that, where can I stand on to see that? Like now we know that this is just the foundation, and then there comes like 12 centimeters on top, beams and planks, and then the kitchen. So actually we are above the ground, where we thought we were just so happily hidden from everything.
Yeah, it will feel different. It's a bit high, but we wanted to have a one-level terrace, and we couldn't dig the whole thing. Huh?
Yeah.
But the central question of this Create Your Own Uncut is: are we leaving the matrix yet?
Or how?
And what is the matrix?
Why? Yeah. How? When did we decide, and how did we do it?
Well, because off-grid living is a little bit leaving, escaping, getting out of the matrix.
Yes.
And do you want to add something to that? What is the matrix?
No, I want you to add something to that, because I know you would love to add something to that.
Do you? Well, ask me a question. It's stormy here. Yes, all right, the matrix. We left it because we already lived in Spain, and if you live off-grid, that's sort of leaving the matrix. Okay, how can you define it? Leaving the system, being independent. That's a little bit.
Get back to the point. How did we decide on that? To say we leave city life, leave the job. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Of course, it started with some sort of discontent, how things are going in this world. You have all these wars and all these banks and all these governments, and it's a little bit like the song. Everybody knows. Everybody knows it's a mess, And some people say, okay, I'll deal with the mess, As long as I have my own stuff to bother and I have a roof above my head, and I'll take. I don't want to waste my life on being interested in that. And for us, then in the end, we did feel that there would be like another way or a way out, and then that was back in 2012. Then we how do you start? If you want to do this is a little bit what we want to talk about. So for us, yeah, we started visiting communities where people lived off-grid, had their own water, power, etc., grow their own food, and yeah, and that was really the starting point for us also to understand a little bit what it's about, you know, because yeah, you don't really have a clue. And then, of course, after we saw all these places and we talked to so many people, then we really felt the urge to do it ourselves. And then we stumbled upon the piece of land. Now you can see a couple of films we made about that, but why?
How would you do it? Do you have tips for people that would like to step out or to feel the urge to go on a research hunt, feel free?
Well, like visiting communities, what we did, visiting off-grid people, and good platform. We talked about it in one uncut ago, but I can again talk a little bit about it. Is Workaway, where you can visit people living off-grid, and you do some sort of exchange. You work for a couple of hours and you get some food, and you get a tent or a room, and that's a beautiful platform. And if you're now wanting to get out of the matrix but don't know where to start, then that's a really good start, I think. And you will get inspired if you're up for it. And then, of course, you know what are we doing here in the middle of the night? You know, you have to have a little bit of a passion for it, otherwise we wouldn't be here. And it's for us also, we weren't really like the handy people kind of people, you know. We were more like we had a job, and we weren't like building our own house. No, nothing about that. But we learned everything, and that's also the beauty of, you know. Also now again, we've been here now since December 22, about half a year, and 3 months we've been creating our own paradise here. And this is just the last step we did in this whole process. And it's so fulfilling to imagine something and to start from scratch and to just create it. And it's also tiring, you know, but I always say, you know, you have to do stuff that doesn't cost you energy, but it gives you energy. You know, of course it costs energy in a way, but it gives also so much energy that you can do it, that you can be here, because just of looking at what we all did, how crazy it is, you know, and knowing that tomorrow this whole thing will just be covered. And that's a fulfillment. And for me it's always the thinking, and that's the hardest part, to really know where to start, and that's always the best, you know, when you know, okay, what's the next step we have to take, what's the thing, and then suddenly you think of something, and then the whole thing gets like going. And then once you know what to do, then the easy part, or at least you're already halfway there, feels like it sometimes.
Yeah, that's true. I gotta say, like, what was it, 12, 13 years ago now that we left
the Matrix.
The Matrix. Now that we decided to move on and do a little bit more than just work, house, car, everything. What I felt was that from the first day on, because we made movies at time as well, and we had friends over to say goodbye, and everyone just said like, I really would like to do this as well, but I couldn't dare. I just couldn't dare. And then I was thinking about ourselves, and I think, we couldn't dare as well, but you just need to, you need to try. You just need to try. And I think this is the thing, to do the step, you not just, if it's not yours, if you can try it, and then if you see, that's not really my thing, you can really go back. But if you don't try, then you're still sitting at home and saying, I really, I would go out and just enjoy more and maybe live a fulfilled life out of the system or out of this whole working tyrant.
Rat race is another name for it.
So, and that's exactly since that moment, when I talk to people, also you guys with the movies that we make, like what we want to send out there is like, try it, we can show one part of it and you can get like an idea what you could do, but there's so much more. You're so full of beautiful things that you can enjoy and build and do. So this is just thinking about me back in study life and just in the city and just think about how do I pay my study finance, how do I pay my rent, and working all the time next to it. Then to just do it and work and explore projects and other people that do the same, and then just get involved in barter or what could I say?
Well, you really learn what you actually need, I think.
Yeah.
What do you really need in life?
So yes, it's like work away and just traveling and meeting other places like eco-villages, communities. There are so many projects that
are not in the matrix.
That are not in the matrix, that are open to visits and where you can have a look and just see if this is something you like and just something you want to go for. Yeah, I know.
Right. No time to lose.
I really need to go back to my building because tick tock, and there's so much more we could talk about going deeper into that. But maybe we do a second part. Now I'm going back to my building thing because then, if not, we're not finished and the builders are coming tomorrow and they say like, no, we cannot go through with this.
Yes. All right, guys. Thanks for watching.
Lots of love. Thank you for watching and have a good night.
Ciao.
Ciao.